to our channel. It's your girl Tiana, and I'm back with another video. So you're seeing me alone, so that means the video that I'm about to do, just me alone needed, so that's why Tony's not here. Alright, so in this video I want to talk about why don't people support you, right? So in recent times I would have seen 3 of my YouTuber colleagues make similar videos, right? And I wanted to talk about it too, you know, spread the word. I'll try and get the link for the persons and drop them in the comments. YouTuber number 1 is Roxi Boo, Roxanne Clark, or Roxy's Take. The latter is her final name. She has gone by the first 2 as well, right? She spoke about why people don't support you. Then we have Danii and T from DT Empire. They also spoke on the topic, and you know, like I said, I'll leave the link in the description. And then the other person that spoke, I actually wrote a quote because it resonated. It resonated with me. So it's KilaMila. She said that people don't support you when you are small and upcoming, especially when they don't have anything to give them. So I'm thinking she would have been speaking from a YouTuber perspective. So, you know, people like things, right? And if it is that you don't have to give them, they might not want to subscribe to your channel and watch your videos and help you get to those goals that YouTube has stipulated, right? So I wanted to, you know, give my perspective on the topic. And if you're watching this and you're a YouTuber and you would like to, you know, do a video as well, and you know, let me know when you drop it so that we can, you know, take a look at it as well. So the first thing I have here is that people don't support you because they don't know how they can. So we're going out on a limb here, we're playing devil's advocate to say that the people are not support you because they don't know what to do. Yeah, because that is something that it's a real thing. People just don't know what to do, how to support you. So yeah, I know say I have a YouTube channel. What you want me to do? Girl, watch my video them. Watch them in full. All if you watch them already, watch them again, because while it will not give me any view time, it will give me watch time. So just watch it. And even if you're not sit down and watch a video, turn it on and go and go cook a dinner, go and go bed, just make it play out. You know, it's still giving me time. Your eyes don't have to physically be fixed on the screen to do that. Yeah. We just bought a house. I don't really know how we don't want to do whatever. And I'll tell you, you know, and every time people like to come to you and blah 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 blah. But if you feel like you want to but you just don't know what to do, you can also ask, you know. My next point is that so after they don't know and you tell them, then it is now public domain that you know what to do. So they still now need to decide whether or not they're going to do it. Sometimes it is not natural for persons to be supportive. Yeah, it's on a way, but it is the truth. Some people are not naturally supportive, and that's just who they are. Some people are, and that's just who they are, right? I am one that is prone to judgment. Like, people just see me and judge me because I'm LGBT, or because me black, or because me, I don't know. People just judge, you know? People judge, right? And the Bible says we must leave our judgment to God, but people still out there do what them do. Like, we really can't stop people from doing what they're doing. But as it relates to support, sometimes it's not natural for persons to support you. Like, people are loners, them grew up by themselves, they don't know how to be good friends, they just don't know, right? And it's not natural for them. So you have to pinpoint them and go to them specific and say, hello, can you do this, can you do that, can you, and ask them specifically. People will see a post out a live for your channel and don't subscribe, but when you go in their inbox and say, hi, I have a YouTube channel, would you mind checking it out, can you subscribe, blah blah blah, they'll do it then. You understand? It's kind of weird, but that's just how people operate. So you see, because everybody don't operate on the same level, we have to figure out how people operate. So you say, okay, this person not naturally watching your channel, so you have to go in at them inbox and show them a video you think they might like, and then see if that will spark an interest for them to watch something else. You understand? Some people are just plain bad mind. them well and know how to support you, them well and support other people, and just you are them problem. Them just bad mind you because maybe you are doing something that, you know, they wanted to do, or something that they're doing but you are doing it better than them, or they just don't think you deserve to prosper. They don't think you deserve to rise above your obstacles. They just don't think you are worthy of surpassing their standard. You understand? And that is just, it's horrible. It's a horrible thing. I mean, look here, I know personally YouTubers that started out after me, right? And now they're booming, and I don't feel any way, because guess what, I don't know what that person had to do in order to get their channel to that standard, right? There's a lot of ways to promote your channels, your channel, right? And like I said in a previous video, we only have one phone now, right? Phone mashup. So when you have two persons working together trying to get the subscribers in, it's more. But when you have one person and that's not all they do, they don't just sit down and try to get subscribers. They have work, they have other things that they have to do. You know, the thing will change, but I try my best, because I know that it is easy for our minds to stray. I promise you that I always say to God, if any little inch of bad mind, just dash away. I don't want to be bad mind, because when I excel, I don't want anybody to be bad mind, to bad mind me. And that is the truth. I don't want bad mind nobody. I will see you do something and like it and try to emulate it to see if I get the same, you know. But I'm not gonna sit down and be like, I'm not watching nobody video and thumbs it down. No matter if I don't like it, I'm not gonna thumbs down the video. I rather not like it and move on than thumbs it down. Like, why you have to be so hateful? You couldn't spend the time to comment and say, alright, Tiana, I'm not so like this. Or if it is that you don't want to write your name publicly, you don't want nobody to know say you a hate, you can inbox me and say, you know, someone already so pre, whatever. Because I want to with me like to hear other people think. I like how me there chat my mouth now. Yeah, listen to what me think. So I like to hear what other people think. Alright, so we don't really want to dwell too long on no particular point. We just want to rush on. Alright, some people don't support you in an effort to discourage you. You are doing a good thing, but they don't want you to reach, so them discourage and make you feel like you nah do nothing, make you feel like say where you do not make no sense, it now work, and it's really working, but because of their insecurities, their inefficiencies, they want to discourage you from the way you do and push you on. You understand? I was reading some stuff because I googled why don't people support it, and you know, of course Google will tell you a lot of things, and I read through some things and I wrote down some points that resonated with me. And one of the points is that people are insecure and jealous. People tend to attack things they don't understand or that are new to them, and that is true, especially if it is that you grew up on a particular notion, right? You're socialized a particular way, and then boom, out of nowhere you're able to trans people. You're like, what the hell, and instead of trying to understand, you're there judging. You don't know what trans people, you don't know how they think, you don't know how they came up, you don't know nothing. You say, oh, trans people this, that, and you just lock off, or LGBT people this, that, you just lock off. And you know, it's really sad, because a lot of us have things about us that not everybody like, you understand? And you wouldn't want anybody to not like you because of your difference, and that is basically all it is. People are different. Can you imagine if all of it look like Tiana? Just picture the world, everybody looking like you. Someone with vein, I would say, yeah, at least a guy with a cute, at least a guy with a shape, whatever. But the world would be a boring place if everybody looks like everybody, if everybody walk like everybody, if everybody talk like everybody. The place would just be big and boring, and it just doesn't make no sense. Sometimes people are not supportive because they're also struggling to cope with their own feelings. And that's true. Sometimes people are really in them feelings and have their own stresses where it kind of took over their mind. They really can't find time for other people because of their own issues. And we need to also consider that as a factor, that people them not support me because they have their own issues, and we can't kill people them for them issues. You understand? The other day when we weren't posting, we weren't necessarily watching anybody's videos either, because we were dealing with our issues. You know, even though we not post, we not watch, we not do nothing with us. We deal with whatever was going on with us, you understand? So we need to also take those things into consideration. All right, then I have another point that says people don't support you because you didn't choose the path that they thought was right for you. Look here. All the way have our own mind. God didn't make all the way, and when we reach a certain age, we're able to think for ourselves, we're able to make our own decisions, and we're able to, you know, do things to ourselves, yeah. And some people, unfortunately, they believe that their way is the best way, and if it's not their way, it's no way at all. And if it is that you dare go the other way from where them I say a problem fear, they don't believe in it. They're called bigots. Them just believe that their way is it, and if I not for them way, it is no way, and that is disgusting. You can't expect that people are going to live their lives based on, can you imagine all the way, 6 months, 6 different men? Can you imagine me sitting there to try to please you, yeah, you, and somebody what they want me please them? Oh, am I going to do that? Am I a puppet? No, I'm not. And we need to allow people to just be, goddamn, like, why we can't just leave people alone? Honestly, so sometimes I scroll through Facebook and I see some phone, just stop and read some posts, and the post don't make no sense to me, and I scroll off. I don't react, I don't comment, I don't do anything. Sometimes you must allow people to express. And I've learned that in expressing, because a lot of times I sit down and write out my life, instead of me write it and read it, it gives me some type of calm. Like, me nobody want to retaliate to whatever I was writing to retaliate to, and it just brings me back down to, calmness. And sometimes we need to just be human and just understand, so we're all different. We're all different. Not everybody's the same, and not because I didn't choose a path that you would have chosen or you are walking, and that doesn't mean my path is wrong. How you determine which of a path wrong, by what standard, what are we using as a measuring stick to determine who is right and who is wrong? I just believe say all the way there we must just love if we can. If we can't, look, because some of us don't have love, so therefore we can't give love. You can't give what you don't have. So that's my point. The next thing I want to say, like I said, I was reading and I came upon this thing called Daily Positive, and it was telling me a few things about why people don't support you, right, and what you need to remember and everything. So the first point is that not everyone is going to like you, and it has nothing to do with you and your likability. So even though somebody not like me, sometimes I not even do the people I'm not. Them probably don't like the fact that my tongue pierced. They don't like the fact that I'm having the industrial piercing, and just don't like me. People love to have a spirit tech and them spirit tech and that. You don't have to do them nothing. You walk in a room and already somebody is judging you based on what they see, and they just not like you. Your job is definitely not to please everyone and be understood by everyone. So everybody not gonna understand it, and that's not your responsibility. Like, your responsibility is to live your life to the fullest and be true to you. People are dying every day, and it is just disgusting for me. For me, get up every day, I wonder what people are doing for their life. I mean, if you consider about mine, like, why? You need to think about your life and make sure it is in order. What gives us the right to judge people and determine what people must do? We not have them right there. You understand? Even children, the people them who episodes, government to them have rights, right? Human rights advocates to them have rights, and their kids, much less adults. Like, are you serious? You must live your life for yourself and not other people, and that is very straightforward. Can you imagine 6 people wanting you to do 6 different things? How do you do it? You do one Monday, one Tuesday, one Wednesday, one Thursday, one Friday? Come on now. Live your life for you and not other people. Sometimes you have to go outside of who you love in order to find who you need, in order to find the ones you need right now. So what this means to me is that, you're socializing a family, right? And you're surrounded by these people, and you think that, yeah, they're supposed to be there for you and everything, and when you call for your family, but then it's not always the case. Some families are horrible, and them feel like to them all as a bag of chips, but they're horrible. Them not make no sense. Like, you go out there and you find friends that are willing to help you more than family. I talk about this all the time, and every time I talk about it, somebody in my family call me and rub me up, but that's okay, because me that feel embarrassed and shame to if my family out there needed help and I never help them, and them go to regular find help from somebody else. I must feel away, I feel shame, I feel embarrassed, you understand? Never ask of someone more than they can give you. They can only give you what they have at the moment, and you may need something that goes beyond their capacity. Look here, this is also straightforward. Can you imagine somebody that doesn't have a university education? You're asking them to help you with something that you're doing now in university. The person might not be able to help you unless they would have read it somewhere or whatever. They don't have the capacity to help you, and that is just what it is. You can't ask somebody to love you, somebody who don't know love. You can't ask somebody to support you but don't know support. Like, how do you do it? Remember that we live what we learn. You didn't know that? Remember that song, children live what they learn. It is true. Adults live what they learn. So you grew up knowing that LGBT people are an abomination, and so instead of trying to find out for yourself, you go off and you just go judge, and you give a damn, you just a judge because you hear say and you don't know nothing about people. The people you need to be connected to, the ones that you are here to serve or contribute to, and in return the ones that you are here to be supported and leveraged by will get to you. So what this means is that the people that are actually supposed to be in your circle will get to you. Some of us are born in families that we don't belong, right? We don't belong. Like, we and them depend two different playing field, and it's just not working. But there are people out there, I think my website refers to them as soul families, where they're not biological families, but they're, you know, like soulmates. They're soul family, where, like I said, they're not biological, but they come from nowhere and them come and them support. So they're there for you. Come like say your sister this, or your cousin this, or your auntie this, or your mother this. You understand? And that's just how it is. There are lots of families that are just not working out. The people in it are not for you. You're not for them, and you just did born of a wrong family. The world on a level. Alright, you have to be willing to walk away from unsupportive people who don't get you in order to make room for people who deserve to be in your life, or who are supposed to be in your life. So like I said, sometimes born of the wrong family and we need to get rid of them, come out of them way. You can love them from afar. Yes, social distancing. Love them from afar and gravitate to people who are giving you love and support. It's just that simple. Life is too short. I said postmortems for a living. Me not have the energy and the time to kill off myself so that people can bury me and use my insurance money for do what they want to do and go on with themselves. You understand? You need to be in a place where you're happy, whatever that means to you. Yeah, sometimes I can't understand you, sometimes you can't understand me. If you are willing to understand me, we can talk. If not, we don't need to talk, because every time you come at me, you're disrupting my energy, you're disrupting my peace, and we can't deal with that. And when you start for black people now, and so you say you're black people, this and that, but people need to protect their emotion, their emotional well-being, their mental health. People just need to protect you and the other, and all you want to do is call my phone and tell me about that things. I don't want to hear that. I don't need to hear that. I come out of no space. I bought a house and moved in with my partner. Like, I don't want to see nobody else more than who I want to see. You understand? How are you going to just come out of nowhere to come tell me how to live, what to do, or what? You can't. You shouldn't. It's not right. There's no law that protects you from you know, like, where you come from. The other point I have here, moving quickly, you never have to apologize for anyone for who you are. You may do things that are not ideal. You may make mistakes. You may express yourself in less than optimal ways if your emotions get the best of you. This is called being a human being. You can apologize for these things, for the things you have done that has intentionally or unintentionally caused somebody else pain. You can apologize for those things, yeah, but don't apologize for being who you are, the heart of who you are. And that is just it. If I do something I'm offended, I never mean for offended, I'm not afraid for apologize, because if I mean for offended, I'm offended, you say something to me, I'll apologize. That's just me. You understand? The other day I said something on my page about the fact that my sibling was supposed to get something from me and they never get it and whatever, and I got a backlash for that because I said that. So what? That is the truth. I asked for it and I never get it, and somebody else that don't relate to me come and give me it with no hard feelings. I've never asked for no payment, and so what? I spoke about that. I don't think it's a big deal. the people them who always make things to be a big deal are people who offended by whatever is happening, or you're embarrassed or something like that. But you know, this is the end of my video, and I just like to say, you know, for people who are not supportive of you, you just need to move on. All right, you don't make no sense you dwell on things that are not going to change. Some people will never ever see eye to eye with you, and that is okay. You need to find people who are like-minded, who will lift your spirit, who will show you love, genuine love, and stop trying to forget the family people who you were born into, because as I said, not all of we know for sure love, because not all of we know love. Understand? So that's the end of my video. I chat so long. Whenever they want to chat so long, you know, someone like the long video them. But I hope you watched to the end. If you did, I would like for you to leave in the comments car for sale. Alright, so until next time, guys, it's your girl Tiana. Oh, you can tell me about my ear too, or who is a hairdresser. That's what I want you to comment below. If you have watched till this point in the video, 20 minutes and 55 seconds, right? Where your hairdresser name, any one of the quote them when I say you can write, because some people just look for the quote and for repeat them and they don't know where people are writing for. So this is the end of my video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, this is your host Tiana Laws.